Good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. It's Friday, the 30th of May. This is our week ahead video. If you guys want to join us, uh, come on over to smartoptiontrading.com, click on live trading alerts, and I'll put a link in the description below, and you can join us for live trading in our room and see what we do here. So let's talk about this week. This is a week where we went nowhere. Gap up on Monday, push on Tuesday. Sorry, we had Monday off, push up, and then sideways. Today we sold off and came back up. And we are in a consolidating market. And I keep trying to get that point across. Overall, we've entered a new bull market. We've ran a lot. We're consolidating. We're in a sideways market, right? Not much going on here right now. We're kind of range bound. And the way I would draw this is I would say this 3% pullback is resistance right now. That's 594.83. And we have support either at the 5% pullback, which is 582.56, or the 200-day, because we've reached that. Bottom line is you have about a $20 range on the SPY, and we're going sideways. Volatility is ticking up again. Why? Well, because the president has gone back to his one of his favorite things, his tariffs. Now he's back. He bashed Europe earlier. Now he's bashing China. Okay, this is all for him a game. This is how he does business and politics, and the market's going to have to react until some of this gets settled. The one thing the market hates more than anything else is uncertainty, and we have a lot of it. There's not a lot of deals getting done as we're coming up on a little over a month now until the 90-day limit. So bottom line is we remain range bound, but we're above all the moving averages on the SPY. Volume remains slightly elevated. Let's talk what else is going on. We'll come back to snow. QQQs, nothing, sideways. IWM, left for dead. The Dow, kind of the same thing. The VIX, just back under 20 by the skin of its teeth. Bonds, coming off the lows, that could be something to watch. Gold sideways. Bitcoin sideways. Actually, Bitcoin dropping now. And crude remains overall weak. So not a lot going on. The banks holding in, but they're sideways. JP Morgan, Goldman, the leaders. Not much going on. The energy sector is left for dead. Biotech is left to dead, although Lilly had a very nice candle today, a nice wake-up call there. If we can get above the 21-day, maybe something happens. Crypto names, coin pulling back. MSTR just completely out of play. Hood remains very strong. Nice move back up today and right near that 52-plus week high. So some strength there. Costco, despite some negativity on the report, nice big move today, pushed up. I traded. I know people in the room traded. Had a nice day there. Your all-time high is not far away. Walmart pushing up with that as well. So some strength there in big box retailers. The semis. The semis this week, it was an interesting week for the semis. For me, um, I don't. I traded in and out of NVDA, and for the record, I sold my entire NVIDIA stake before earnings in that morning. I'm considering buying it back now as it's back under the price where I sold it at. Also traded NVIDIA aggressively after hours and the next day. Made money. I took a loss on the calls I was holding overnight for the last couple nights. It happens. NVIDIA just couldn't hold, but held the 21-day here and looking okay. Held the 21-day on the SMHs. NVIDIA, sorry, back on the 8-day. Avgo reports next week. Looks very good, by the way, guys. NVIDIA next week's 135 calls alerting. AMD still looks like AMD, but held the 21-day again. ARM has been showing some relative strength, but came back in hard the last couple days. We go over to big cap tech. Netflix got slammed yesterday and then took most of it back today. Microsoft continues to look like the belle of the ball, very strong. That all-time high up there at 468.35 looks good. Amazon, messy, but holding above 200 and remains in play. Meta, also holding in, try to break out, couldn't, looks good. Apple, I want nothing to do with Apple here right now, not until we get more information here. Can't even get above the 8-day. Google still looks decent, but, struggling to break out. Palantir, tough one today, but I made money on it. Overall, not far from that all-time high. A nice move there on that one. What did we talk about? How about Boeing? Boeing, beautiful candle yesterday at their conference, holding in, watching for a 210 break there. And Tesla. Still long some Tesla calls here into June. The chart to me is constructive. We are 2 weeks away, or maybe not even about 2 weeks away from the launch of self-driving taxis in Austin. So, we have a catalyst there. We'll keep it on watch. So for this week, it was a good week overall. It was a short week. Traded Tesla, traded GME. I know. Oh, and I forgot to talk snow. Snow, I added to my new position. So I traded options on it, and I'm long stock and still sitting in it, and I'm looking for a move up to 226, which fills a gap. Outside of that, it was trading whatever had some type of power this week. It was NVDA, it was Amazon, it was Avgo. Traded Salesforce a couple times after hours. Salesforce, they, sold the report at the end. We'll see where it goes. Boeing, I even traded AI, lots of Tesla, some Costco, Palantir, trying to just stay with momentum. And I think that's what we're looking to do. We're trying to find momentum. When the market's sideways, find momentum and go to it. With that said, I wish you guys a wonderful weekend. A link in the description below if you want to join us. I'll do some quick charts on Sunday, but not much has changed, and we'll get back at this Monday morning at 8 a.m.